The ancient play. The ancient play, chat. Who's ready to win just like we used to? No party crashers. Alright, Vargoth, you stay in that deck right now. I don't want to ever see you in my hand.
The shadow engulfs us.
Ow!
I feel icky.
Mm-hmm.
I feel icky. Time grows short.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yo, Vargoth, let's go! Takes me back.
How is that possible?
How is that possible? I'll show you how it's possible. They told us to cut this. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We cut this because, you know, Astalor Brand, Splish Splash Whelp, Reno Druid running Zephrys type of stuff. It didn't stop being good. But this deck doesn't run those things. I feel icky. You just don't believe enough? Like I should just run it in those decks? Here. I'll take the armor. Oh. It's beautiful. Well, it would be beautiful if this wasn't in my hand. So I take it back. It sickens me. You sicken me, Oaken Summons. Summon from my hand. Do you think Oaken Summons is gonna miss the recruit keyword?
Come, pray with me. We've created a temporal anomaly.
I don't know. Wow. Okay. You just win next turn, right? Wait, do we even win next turn? I don't know that we win next turn. I think the part where they're like trading and stuff. Alright, so if I do Warsong, Berserker, this, that's 6 damage. So this would be at 8. This brings it to 11. 11 and 5 is not lethal, right? I know I can Emperor. I'm just like deciding if I would just win this turn, but we're off, right? Emperor's more fun anyway, I guess. Opponent out here just trading away. Look at that thing. Charge forward. Count me in. I'll count you in. You don't even know. Hey everyone, get in here. I know this is kind of off topic, but would a WoW player like you know what exactly Raza is? He's not undead or elemental, he's an ethereal.
You have permission to converse with me.
You have permission to converse with me. Like Sarad, yeah. Alright, so how good is this priest deck? He just doesn't have the wraps. He's got wraps. Also, come on. What are you guys doing to me right now? Oh, I guess the wraps got replaced with chains? Yeah, they usually have wraps right there, right? Those are the normal wraps right in here. I don't know. Like you said, you're not sure. No, he's an ethereal. He's an ethereal for sure. Doesn't kill them all. Should I be running 2 of these? What if I went 2 of these, 1 flipper? If there's gonna be a ton of this deck. How do you guys feel about that?
Fabrics fit for her majesty.
No way, Martian is playing the legendary cards, Druid. I am. That's true. How much deader am I if I give them 2 mana? Don't know. I'm morbidly curious to find out. It's important to remember that I've already used my only poison seeds, I think. And that might have been one of my famous marshy mistakes, but like, what if we just win anyway? What then? What then, chat?
This must be the way.
Bro. Kill that so make sure that the res thing can resummon a treant. Oh. I just kind of assumed that people weren't going to be doing that because the people who like came up with this deck thinks it's hot trash. But what a mistake to think that. Of course they're going to be running the potion. All right. I got to remember they're running the potion. Are we going to be okay though?
Time grows short. Victory is yours.
Okay.
All that you hold dear exists only to burn.
All that you hold dear exists only to burn. Put in ETC, Sticky Finger, Jade Idol, Boulder Fist for free win. Oh. Where'd Marcy's humor come from? The bowels of HFIL. Who remembers HFIL from the English dub of Dragon Ball Z? Where they didn't feel like saying hell. Ow. Ow. That hurt my feelings. A lot of prep for your new job. Well, congratulations on your new job. Guffaronius Maximus. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hope and life and happiness and friends. All in one sweet little package. Wow. My bot's out there playing that in the right order. How did they do it? Oh no, it's this shaman. It is a shaman. It is one of the shamans. Wow. I like that you're on the bottom, Oaken Vargoth, but alright. This?
This must be the way.
Sure. Okay. I guess next turn is Oaken that. Maybe Oaken that. Rude. Rude. Eyesore. What an eyesore. Can't believe Dredge will leave standard. Have you come attached? I just feel like Sunken City came out just yesterday. Should I play this? I don't wanna. Alright. Let's see if I get punished for that kind of greedy ramping. You wish Dredge was evergreen? I think I do too. I think a lot of, I wish a lot of keywords were evergreen. Alright, Eyesore has stuck for 2 turns.
This must be the way.
Did I say Ice Block? Eyesore. Anyways. Feeling pretty good about this. Anchored Totem. Gigantic Totem. Healing Totem. My turn. Wow. Just a scratch.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
One day we'll find him. One day my prince will come. Prince Hearth. Yay! Wow, this is the best Hearthstone stream, not excluding others.
Impressed by my thunderous display?
Not all my stuff. Alright, even Shaman. It's time. Should I do this so it pulls Vargoth so we lose? One card left. I hope it's Vargoth. Wow. We got the cool one. Go forth, Mo. Good job, Mo. I'm so proud of you. Way to be Mo. Good deal. Oh my goodness, running Playhouse Giant and even Warlock? Oh my goodness, chat. This is the fairest thing I've ever heard in my life. Do I keep these two together? Against Ultimate? I think Ultimate plays Renal Shaman, right? This is a slow Shaman opponent. With Plot Twist and Quest? I can't run a Quest in even Warlock. Good deck to climb in Wild? Are you asking me for one, or are you asking me if this is one? Because either way, copy this deck code and get rank 1 legend. The answer will actually differ depending on what you wanted. No party crashers. Chat, I was looking at Pirate Rogue lists yesterday morning on HS Replay, and oh my goodness, chat. Oh my goodness, they're so bad. They're like awful on HS Replay. They sickened me. Oh no. Not every single one of the Shadow Aggro Priests having Celestial Projection instant in them. Oh, is it maybe looking a little better? It's not the disaster it used to be. This looks mostly fine. I don't know if this is the exact 30 that I would run, but here's Shadow Aggro Priest. If you want to climb in wild, that's your ticket. What's wrong with Celestial? A lot of good 1-drops to copy. If it's not copying exactly the 0 mana 3/3, I don't think it's that great. So like, it's not a dead card otherwise. I just don't think it's great. When I looked it up previously, it was like dead last in the mull and dead last drawn, so it just looked real bad. Didn't look as bad this time. Oh, I think I still want to do this. I'm happy with either result. This stream is either the best or worst Wild Hearthstone stream currently. What if it's somewhere in between? The reason I did that is because I want to keep this in my hand to help Hearth dodge a potential Dirty Rat or Mutanus. Oh no. This will be okay though. Maybe. You can do this.
This must be the way.
Whee! Alright, well, we have mana now. No! I guess I'll hold on to my last one. I was maybe gonna just play that one too, but... No! Why do there have to be so many frames, chat? Guess I'll get this while there's still one in my deck. I'm 4 mana crystals overloaded. Was that a hard run Mutanus without Scargill? Well, you don't know that there's no Scargill in there. We haven't seen the whole list yet. Don't do it. I see how it is. I see how it is. Bum, bum, bum. Rude. So rude. Alright, should we just brew this turn? A little scared to not brew. I don't really need anything in my hand. Gather round, everyone. We're about to brew. Who's the Shudderwalk now, you imbecile? I'm just gonna keep that there again to help dodge. Hopefully they spend the turn worrying about this. 4 overloaded again. Brutal.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Alright, so let's see.
I wake once more.
I will Shudderwalk this Shudder. Unless they do something horrible to me. Guess that's pretty horrible. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is this. Because I can't get enough overload. Do this. And then hopefully they don't ruin our fun with something. That's great. Bully would be bad. And that's fine. Neat. Alright, here we go. Really? Alright. I don't have enough to play what this turn. Drinker. Oh, I forgot about that. I also forgot I had other battle cries that I'd played. Alright, I take it back also. Of course I can do this. I think it's a little bit of a problem that I that I keep like drawing myself, but like it'll be okay, surely. Why am I drawing myself? Because of Guff. They never have Shatter. Real and true. They didn't have it last turn, which was very beneficial for me. But I guess, yeah, as soon as they have it, we're canceled, right? It's just over. We need them to like not have it again this turn, and you know, get a bunch more drinkers in the pool and drink them to death, I guess. Oh, you finally caught a stream? Well, it's good to see you. I'm sorry I wasn't on when you needed me to be. Alright, I guess I just boop here, right? Get rid of that. And then I'll do this, 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 this. And then there's a lot of life drinkers in the pool. Alright, Druid was the real Shutterwalk the whole time. That's what I just learned. Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. I'll do whatever I want with my thoughts, alright? You back off. Back off, Cal. You would love a ban function for matchmaking, like ban 3 cards if someone is running it, you don't queue against them. The only clean way, like there's a long list of reasons why that's a bad idea, but I do think that there is one clean way to do it, and that's to have conquest mode in Hearthstone. I think one of the big reasons for me personally that I never really got into watching Hearthstone tournaments is because it doesn't match the Hearthstone game that I play. But if they had like a conquest queue where you make your 4 decks and you queue conquest style, like you ban one of your opponent's decks and then you try to get a win with all 3 of your other ones. Not only does that add best of 3 to Hearthstone, which is a big thing that's missing for me, but it also makes the Hearthstone tournaments more relatable to the viewer. Like you can actually have that experience within the client, but also if you hate playing against something, you get a ban, just as part of the functionality of Conquest Queue. So I think that would solve a lot of problems without creating any.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Best of 3 will take forever, and let's be real, Blizzard these days is only good at removing game modes rather than adding them. I'm not saying it should replace this. The first point is who cares. The people who want to play best of 3 like myself would do it, and the people who don't wouldn't. But the second point there, I don't think it should be like a whole new mode. I think it's something you should toggle for ladder. Like, do you want to play single player mode, or do you want to play conquest? What did they take from me? They didn't. Wow. Should I do this? I don't think so. Would that mean that you have to play 3 matches against 1 player? Yep. Wouldn't that let you know what's in the opponent's deck? Yeah, just like Conquest. It would just show you, you know how like when you go to deck viewer, you get that list? It would show you 4 lists, and then you would just click at the top which one you think should go away.
This must be the way.
I guess this one? I don't know. How would I balance it in terms of rank and stars gained and such? Well, this was a disaster, huh? Guess maybe you triplet for a match victory, I don't know. Someone could do the actual math. Vargoth, you're terrible at this, alright? I just want you to know that you failed me. Can you at least acknowledge that for me, Vargoth? I need to hear it from you. That mode would worsen gameplay for people who have to sit through getting games with a bot. If you don't want to play best of 3, then you should keep playing best of 1. Nothing has to get worse for anybody. Just gets better for people who want conquest. I'm never getting that ANR back, am I? Alright. Kiss Hearth goodbye. Imagine Moonlit Guidance and Priest. And Moonlit Guidance, but better, right? That's not better. It's different. Maybe it's a little worse. Najack is so dirty sometimes, yeah.
There is no light.
Why didn't I attack with Onyx? Yeah. I wanted their board to be as full as possible. It would have been nice for me if I could have destroyed my Onyxia so that their board had to be completely trance. But I couldn't, so I didn't. Alright, here we go. I guess I do this. I don't know if there's an altruist kill here, but I'm gonna try. There super isn't, right? Like, why would there be? I shouldn't have even played him this turn. Hold up, that's not lethal. This and this isn't lethal. Do I just play Buddy this turn? Play this turn.
You will regret imprisoning me. High five.
What kind of stones did Hearth put in the brew? You know what kind of stones he put in. They never have Reno? They've never had Reno in their whole life. Not even in their deck. Might actually be true this time. Mm-hmm. Kidney stones. Yeah, I really regret. Well, it doesn't matter, right? We win. And after all, why wouldn't we win? It's perfect. The perfect game. Perfect deck. Played perfectly by me. Who designed the hand and said, yep, looks good? I just want to talk. I heard that they're going to put the skull. I heard they're going to put the skull on the left eventually. But yeah, it's pretty funny. I do think that's the worst hand. Earlier in this video, I was talking about the benefit of Conquest queue in Hearthstone. I should clarify because I kind of shorthanded that to best of 3 as I was talking about it further in that game. Conquest is not really best of 3, it's more like best of 5, but even then it's not a very direct comparison. You each have 4 decks, you look at your opponent's 4 decks, ban one of them, and then you play against your opponent until each one of a player's decks has won a game. So it's not like in best of 3 in another card game where you would just play with your same deck the whole time. But what Conquest brings to Hearthstone that best of 3 brings to other card games is just multiple rounds in a match. If a match is decided by a single game, then you can lose a match with a bad hand more easily. Straight up best of 3 might not work as well in Hearthstone as it does in other games because of how polarizing decks can be, but having to plan out your lineup, bring multiple decks, and getting to ban one helps mend a lot of that polarization. Magic does best of 3 very well. The game is basically built for it. Magic the Gathering Arena, when I used to play it a lot, I would not even touch best of 1. The sideboard adds a lot of fun elements to matches, and with it in a best of 3, you can get a lot more skill expression. Pokemon also tries to do best of 3 for their tournaments, which is somewhat new. They used to always be best of 1 until sometimes top cut. The problem with best of 3 in Pokemon compared to best of 3 in Magic is Pokemon has a lot more shuffling than Magic does. In Magic, you'll shuffle maybe once a turn, and in Pokemon, you'll almost always shuffle multiple times a turn. So you don't really have the same raw time to work with in Pokemon that you do in Magic. So Magic typically gives you an hour to play best of 3, and I found that that's usually enough time. Pokemon gives you 50 minutes. Sometimes at big events and top cuts, they give you more, but it just is not enough time. When Pokemon is played in best of 1, you get 30 minutes, and even then, matches will still go to time. Trying to complete 3 matches in the space of less than the time allotted for 2 matches just doesn't work out. So in best of 3 in Pokemon, it really is just kind of best of 1, but it takes longer because you need to win the first match and you need to not lose the second match. If the first game and the second game would both take 30 minutes to complete, then the second game doesn't get finished. So the match goes to the person who won the first game. The disaster of this, when one player wins game 1 and the other player wins game 2, and game 3 doesn't get decided, the match ends in a tie. And because there isn't enough time to reliably complete 3 games, many matches end in ties. And ties are basically worth a loss at a certain point. Depending on the math, a single tie can be as good as a win, but usually ties after the first one are effectively a loss. And so if you end up with like 3 to 5 ties, you just feel like you wasted your time that day at the event. So I always think events of any size should do best of 1 for Pokemon in the Swiss rounds, and take some of that extra time that you would have had for all those rounds at 50 minutes and add them to the finals matches so that you can have at least 75 whenever you play a best of 3.